Charlene Cuellar.
Good evening, Mayor Klopfenstein, City Council members, administrative staff, and all my neighbors here and watching. My name is Charlene Cuellar. I'm a proud GGUSD parent with 3 students in GGUSD schools. I'm a resident of Trustee District Area 2, and I'm a civic volunteer and very active in my community. I love Garden Grove. I love living here. I love being able to walk our historic Main Street and watch the car shows on Friday and go to our farmers market on the weekends. I love hearing the band and cheerleaders perform for our Garden Grove High School on Friday nights in the fall. And I love that we host the Strawberry Festival and Memorial Day weekend. We own that weekend. I love that part of Garden Grove. I also love where I live, and I love being out there in the morning times under my jacaranda and wave and say hello to all my neighbors, which was where I was this morning when one of my neighbors was walking by, which she usually does with her dog about the same time I'm out there. And we started talking about the usual things, how great the weather's been, how the garden is growing, and about our families and pets, when I noticed she was carrying a little manila envelope with her. It turns out she was carrying that because inside that envelope was her documentation of residence and her documentation of being an American citizen, right there in front of my garden, on the street I live in front of my home. And it's her neighborhood too, where she's lived and grown and raised a family, just like me, in Garden Grove. Which is why I'm here today to tell you that story and ask you, while you're doing your governance of our great little city here, that you remember my neighbor and her dog and her little envelope, because I haven't been able to stop thinking about her all day today. I hope that in your work that you think of her and us and all of us who live here that you serve, because I believe that when you serve in the community in these seats, that you also love Garden Grove just as much as I do, because you're in service just as much as I am. And I see all of you cleaning parks and doing the great works that we're doing all the time together, and I enjoy spending that time together. I hope that one day soon my neighbor and her dog can walk my street in her neighborhood and forget about bringing her little manila envelope, and that she can walk our street again without the fear of being picked up because her skin color is the same as mine. Thank you so much for your service and everything that you do to serve our great little city and our place that we call home. Thank you all.